Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. In the last episode, we finished up our rehabilitation of Futaba with only one last little bit of training left for her to go through till she's back to her old self. A nice relaxing day at the beach to end our summer off in the best way possible, as a team and especially as friends. So with that being said, let's begin my first day back in quite a bit. So, with that being said, I'm all ready to begin our little excursions again, since, it's been a week, and honestly, I am a little rusty, but honestly, I've been missing you guys quite a bit. So, with that being said, first things first is we're going to start off with Chihaya, and then our beach day excursion is going to start, since that is a major event, so, honestly, let's see how Chihaya is doing, and let's start this off.
I was curious about you, so I read your fortune. I tried numerous times, but the Empress card keeps appearing. Last time I felt that, you were having trouble with women, but I sense something different now. Anyways, please be careful. Well then, what would you like to do today?
Do a verification test.
You're here for the verification test, correct? Well, I'm closing up shop for today. However, could we discuss another matter?
Okay, I feel like I could become closer with Chihaya thanks to the fortune persona Lachesis. I feel like my bond with Chihaya will grow stronger soon as well.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hang out with Chihaya?
Yeah, of course, let's hang out with her.
Thank you very much. I'm closing up shop, so please hold on.
Okay, of course. Well, let's see what's going on with Chihaya, since this seems a little bit different from what we've seen so far from her. So, let's see what's going on.
Akira-san, hopefully, honestly, I still believe in the existence of fates. I mean, the fortunes I see have an extremely high accuracy rate. But I suppose my divine power isn't completely absolute, huh?
You're the only one realizing that now? Or do you want to test it again? Yeah, do you want to try testing your fortune again?
Well, of course, but I'm sure that won't only end in disappointments.
Probably.
You know, I've wondered in the past whether fate really can be changed.
Really?
But I always concluded that it was something beyond your control. Almost like the laws of nature. Internal, impossible to defy.
Okay.
And yet there exist people like you who can ignore those laws and impose their own will upon the world. How can I become one of those people, Akira-san?
Strengthen your will, I don't know, or trust in yourself. Yeah, trust in yourself. And then I think that would honestly help you.
Trusting myself instead of my fortune-telling? I've never thought of it that way before.
Well, maybe it might help you.
The city keeps finding ways to subvert my expectations. There was nobody like you back in my hometown in the country, Akira-san. It was a small traditional town deep in the mountains, populated almost entirely by older people.
Tell me more, that sounds so peaceful. Honestly, yeah, that kind of sounds a little peaceful, honestly.
During the winter, it's particularly inaccessible due to all the snow, but that alone should tell you volumes. The youth there are forced to be strictly obedient to their elders as well, not explicitly, of course. Oh, and there's a small shrine in the center of the village.
Small shrine? That kind of reminds me of the one in Persona 4, but honestly, I don't think that's the same place. Just because of the fact that there was a boatload of children / kids there, so it can't be the same place. So, interesting.
It doesn't matter anymore. I left that place to come to the city. It means nothing to me now.
Okay.
After I arrived in Tokyo, I found comfort in the stone. It came from someone who dared to care about me, even though I'm just a monster with strange powers. That's why I sell holy stones. I want to help those who suffer from inescapable fates, similar to my own.
But the holy stones are fake, though.
But now I wonder if they really do much of anything. After all, you managed to change the destinies of my clients without one. Is it truly possible to alter fate? Nothing more than mere words, attitude, and passion.
Well, maybe. Oh, you're just gonna throw away your stone?
If that's the case, I won't be needing this. I'm going to confront fate head-on with my own strength. Although the chairman would be really mad if he found out.
The chairman? Or I'm not sure I follow, but the chairman seems like an interesting option.
Don't worry about that. Just forget about it. Unless you want to suffer my curses, that is.
Curse. Okay. Well, curse away, I guess.
Anyways, if fate can be changed, maybe even mine can be corrected, right? It didn't work for me before, but perhaps it's time.
I think it'll work. It all depends on you. Yeah, it all depends on your own strength of will, honestly, so go for it. And whatever you get, just try your best.
Right. I look forward to continuing our continued exchange, at least until I can manage to change my fate. Oh, and I'll be sure to put some extra effort into my fortune telling for you.
Okay, thanks. I can sense Chihaya's intense motivation. Yeah, honestly, I can definitely see it. But with that, the Wheel of Fortune Arcana, rank 4. Fortune Teller, Fortune rank 4. Your Wheel of Fortune Confidant has increased to rank 4. You will now earn even more EXP from Arcana Burst when fusing personas of the Wheel of Fortune Arcana. Okay, thanks, Chihaya. We'll take it.
Thank you for today, Kira-san.
Yeah, no problem.
Good night.
Okay, good night, Chihaya. But with that, is that it? Nope, still one more thing to see. Okay, what's going on?
I'm calling because I wanted to thank you once again for earlier.
Okay, what about?
Thank you so much for today. To be honest, I'm still feeling a bit lost, but talking to you about everything is helping me feel a little better.
No problem. I'm glad to hear that. I didn't do much, or tell me more about your home. I would like to know more about this, but honestly, we really didn't do much, so we'll just say that.
Oh, nonsense. That couldn't be further from the truth. Talking to you helped me realize what I should really be doing. I can only hope my future fortune telling is enough to pay you back somehow.
Okay, well, fair enough, I guess.
Kira-san, I'll be putting in a lot of work from now on. Even though I can't imagine changing my own fate, but I will figure out some way to make it happen. I hope I can count on you to help me through this process. Until next time.
Okay, we'll see you later, Chihaya. But with that, let's get ready for the main event. And that is the beach day excursion, so honestly, let's get ready for it, since we're literally right upon it now.
Futaba will be in your care today. Make sure you don't let any dudes try to hit her on her.
I won't leave her side. Don't worry, I'll fight them off. He probably won't like this option, so I won't leave her side. Yeah, we'll be there.
Good. As long as you understand, I'll be counting on you.
Okay, fair enough. Thanks, Sojiro.
Hey, can we go already?
Yeah, of course.
Are you sure you'll be alright?
It's just a day trip. Don't underestimate me.
Right. Sorry.
Yeah, she'll be fine, I hope. Honestly, well, as long as we're there, I think she'll be fine.
Guess I just have to let it go. Have fun. But be careful, you two.
Okay, of course. We'll definitely be careful, Sojiro. As long as she's with me, I think we'll be fine, honestly.
Oh, man, it's packed.
Sorry for the wait. Got a better opinion of me now? What? Cat got your tongue? Come on.
Are we messing around?
What?
This is perfect! There's nothing perfect about that. Stay still for a second. You'll be just fine.
Okay, and with the beach day now officially started, let's see how our day goes, because honestly this will be a pretty big event, since usually events last quite a bit, and honestly this whole episode could probably be this event, honestly, due to the fact that events last quite a bit, and honestly that would be a good early, episode back anyways, just to have one full day to just kind of, relax and kind of re-get into the swing of things, and honestly, so, with that, let's continue. It's so hot.
There is a lot of people here. Are you okay, Futaba? I'm fine. You guys are here.
It's almost lunchtime. No, the squid's staring at me. It's so cooked. Or it's cooked, so don't worry about it. Would you even eat squid if I'm not around? Okay then.
Why don't we eat lunch too?
I'll go get some stuff for us then. That sounds like a fun time, honestly. But what would we even have?
You're even eating that even here.
My staple food.
You and your ramen, honestly.
This should be a familiar flavor, yet how does it taste so good?
What's up, Kono? You ain't eating lunch. I guess not. Not feeling well or something?
You just don't get it, do you, Ryuji? When a girl's in a swimsuit, she wants to look as slim as possible. Still, you're worrying too much. Did you make sure to eat breakfast? Mona lacks tact.
True. So, what do you want to do now? Should we go play some beach volleyball?
Oh, sorry. Us girls are already made plans to ride a banana boat.
Oh, really?
We could only rent a 3-person one, though. Sorry.
Wait. Then what about us? I thought this was a group event, honestly. I already remembered that being the case, but honestly, it's still funny though. The whole point of this beach day was to be a big event for all of us to kind of get to hang out with each other, but it looks like the girls are just gonna run off on us.
Keep an eye on our stuff.
Hell no. Why do you gotta treat us like that? We're celebrities making headlines. You should treat us better.
I do think they're not bad in the metaverse, but in reality, strange, isn't it? They can steal treasures, but they don't seem like they can steal a girl's heart at all.
Oof.
Lady On? Can we get into the banana boat already? Oh, sorry. We'll go now.
Okay, well, there they go.
We'll switch when we're done. Keep an eye on our stuff for us.
Okay, well, fair enough. Okay, well, there they go. Well, now it's just, the guys. So, what are we gonna do? Just watch the stuff, I guess. Damn it. They don't get how amazing we are. We risk our lives being Phantom Thieves. There's no way we're the same as the other guys around here. Shouldn't we be having more good times in reality, too? You have a point. You're full of yourself, or I don't care. You do have a point. We have been doing quite a bit as Phantom Thieves, honestly, so we do kind of have earned ourselves a little bit of fun in the sun. Right. Don't you agree, Yusuke?
Well, if you put it that way, you may be right.
On and the others don't get it, cuz they're always around us.
Hey, how do we get Lady On to notice how amazing we are as Phantom Thieves?
Well, we gotta steal, you know what. Treasure? Hearts or swimsuits? No, not the third one. But, as we are Phantom Thieves of Hearts, so we gotta steal some hearts. Okay, well, let's do this. On made fun of us and all, and let's show her that what we're really made of. Well, if you say so. Honestly, based on other Persona games, this never went good, so... Well, let's see if we finally steal some hearts, because, honestly, no 1 out of 3 and 4 has this ever worked, so I guess we'll find out.
I see. You just need to prove my skills. I just need to prove my skills in reality as well.
You're not gonna be able to talk into any girls, to be honest, Morgana. Sorry, bud. Let's steal all the hearts we can with the skills we've honed as Phantom Thieves. I'm sure girls would be all over us, considering the vibes we give off. Well, maybe.
Very well. Let's do this. Pulling off our work in reality doesn't sound bad at all.
Well, it's settled then. So, Mona, you're in charge of watching over stuff, okay? Well, yeah, I guess so, Morgana. You can't really help us here.
Huh?
Sorry, bud. Alright, let's hurry up and go. Sorry, Morgana, but we're gonna leave you here, bud.
Hey, what the hell? Get back here. Don't leave me behind.
Sorry, bud. We gotta leave you behind, because you literally can't help us with this. And if you're wondering, I don't believe there is any voice lines here, so we don't need to worry about me needing to go back and making sure, because I remember this not having any. It's just us walking up to the girls and kind of seeing kind of their reactions via visual kind of things. And that girl has a boyfriend. Well, sorry Ryuji, guys, that's not gonna happen. But so far it seems like, yep, the Persona meme still keeps going. The guys can't get any girls, especially when they try their hardest. Sorry Yusuke and sorry Ryuji, but I don't think it's gonna happen here. Huh. I don't know, the ocean just seems kinda bland to me. Feel better? Just give up. Do you feel any better? Probably not. Don't say it like I'm the only one who messed up. We're just going at it as a team, right? Well, I guess so.
Did someone follow us here? Something tells me we're being watched.
Really? Really? Think one of those girls changed her mind? Probably not. Oh, deep voice. Uh-oh. I think I know who this is.
OMG. It's the golden boy himself.
And he's already got his own little entourage. We really did teach him right, didn't we?
Yep, it's them. Angel and Julian. Long time no see. It's been a while since we've seen these two, since, Kichioji when we got there for our very first time. Well, sorry Ryuji, but I think I know what's about to happen to you, bud.
You. Oh no. What are you guys doing here?
Sometimes you just gotta get out of the city, forget the nightlife, breathe fresh air, enjoy some eye candy.
We thought you, lost your protege. Who would have guessed our vacay was actually a call of fate?
What's with that look? Don't believe it in fate, or did you really not have fun last time?
You just gonna tell us you saw yourself in that chiffon? Felt nothing?
I don't think I felt what you guys were hoping.
Honey, I get it. Everyone's nervous when they first start out, but trust me, you'll make their jaws drop.
Just an hour in the vanity, 3 hours in the boutique, and we can just pick up where we left off last time. So, are you ready to steal some hearts?
Steal some hearts.
We gotta go, sorry. What's some of us then? Ugh, what a tragedy. Another starlet slips through our fingers.
Well, there they go. It's funny seeing them every now and then, honestly.
Ugh, no more makeovers. Ugh.
Yeah, we kind of left you, to their own devices last time, didn't we? So honestly, it's good that you got away this time, because I don't think he wants to go back to the makeup store again and get dressed up like they did to him last time. Because honestly, he barely told us anything about it, but based on what they said, that's definitely what happened. By the way, where's Yusuke? Good question. Oh, he turned into Ryoma from Fire Emblem, or not Fire Emblem, yeah, Fire Emblem, what was it, Fates? And turned into the samurai himself, with 2 lobsters that come with him.
So this is where you two were. I've been searching for you.
What are you doing with those lobsters?
While you were busy with your interrogation, I found these beautiful specimens on sale. And so I decided to spend the last of my money on them.
Why though? Man, you're real hopeless when it comes to cash. Wait, you were watching us? Why didn't you just help?
Apologies, but I was entranced the moment I set my eyes on this distinct shape. I was in love. I haven't had my very core shaken as vigorously as since the first time On entered my gaze.
Good for you. Honestly, that happened to you too, Ryuji, so honestly... honestly, you can't say that one.
We're here with friends.
Come on, don't lie to us, baby. How about you come for a nice cruise on our boats? There's going to be a party too. Tons of celebrities and industry people will be coming along.
Are you even listening to us?
Nope, not at all. Sorry about the wait. So you were serious about being bringing some friends with you here?
Yep. That's what we've been saying from the start.
Don't you find it boring spending your time with kids like them? We're the same age.
It's far more interesting than anything involving you two.
Oof. Honestly, true though. What was that? Hey, let's just let the children have fun with their fellow children. Well, we'll be going now. And honestly, you probably got some really bad intentions, to be honest. If you're asking some, kids going onto your yacht, so no, not happening. I don't see any good coming from that.
What creeps.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Thanks for coming in like that. Those guys just wouldn't stop pestering us.
You did well to hold them off, or they got lucky. Honestly, yeah, they got pretty lucky. Knowing who you are, honestly.
What do you mean?
I honestly mean it. You would have probably kicked their butts, I'm gonna just be honest. Things got bad, you would have probably just sent them to the hospital. Never mind, it's nothing. Well, you pretty much said it, you might as well just say the rest of it.
By the way, where did Futaba and Morgana go?
Oh, there they are.
Are there lobsters? One in each hand. I was wondering about that myself.
Yeah, why do you really have the lobsters, bud? You planning on eating them?
Are you going to make them into sashimi? Or perhaps roast them whole?
Enough of your wild postulations. These are purely for the sake of visual appreciation.
Then what are you gonna do with them afterwards? I don't think you have tank at your school, so what are you doing with them anyways? We did tons of stuff today. Oh, and I guess coming to the beach was pretty worth it. I guess so, honestly. Seems like we had a fun time. For the most part. And if you're wondering, this doesn't also have any voice lines. It's literally just us having fun in the sun. I remember this a little bit. Just because I've seen this scene like 3 times now, because this is literally my 3rd time going through this game, as I said. Because I played Persona 5, I played through Royal, so this would be my 3rd time seeing that. So some things just kind of pop back into my mind, because I played through Royal and 5 with the voice lines on. So I should remember some scenes if I remember them. So honestly, it's a pretty fun scene. Honestly, this whole beach day excursion is fun in general.
We should probably start heading home.
Yeah, it's getting pretty late.
Agreed. Let's pack up.
Futaba seemed fine in the crowd too, so it looks like she's overcome her last exercise.
Yeah, seems like she did fine. Hey Futaba, we're headed home, so stop standing around and help us. Oh, I guess she's not ready yet. Well, we'll stay around a little bit longer for you, Futaba. What do you want to do?
All this time I thought that it was my fault, that my mom died.
Well, it wasn't.
It's because everyone said that I killed her. Everyone looked at me thinking I was a murderer. I ended up hating this world. It's why I shut myself in and covered my ears.
Aw.
I wished my mom would come back to life. Sometimes I'd wake up and think it was all a dream, but nothing had changed in their world. That's why I'd sleep again. It'd be a repeat of that.
Aw, that's actually pretty sad.
I loved my mom. I wanted to become like her. How she worked so late into the night. How she'd wake up early and make a box lunch every day. How she'd do her best to further her research. How she'd scold me for peeking at her notes.
So you got quite a little bit of information about her notes then if you were, staring at them. Well, it would make sense. You did kind of, talk about the cognitive science stuff a little bit.
It was cognitive science, wasn't it?
Yeah, it definitely was, based on what we know, from what we learned in the palace, but hearing it from Futaba is probably the best way to learn about it, honestly.
The cognitive world can become distorted through desires. If it becomes distorted, a person begins exhibiting problematic behavior in reality as well. The cognitive world disappears when you remove its core, and furthermore, problematic actions stop.
Well, that's exactly how it is in the palaces. Huh.
Isn't that about palaces?
Yeah, definitely.
That's a metaverse. She knew about that?
Yeah, it seems like it.
It made no sense back then, but now I understand. After it actually happened to me, all I thought about was my mom and I was trapped in a cognitive labyrinth. I couldn't get out of it. There was nothing I could do myself.
Yeah, it seemed like you were pretty much trapped, and the only thing you could do was wait for us to help you out and save the day. But honestly, she ended up saving herself in the end of the day, honestly, after she got inside of her own palace. So, technically, she did quite a bit on her own as well. Huh, that's why you asked to steal your hearts. That's a huge jump in logic in so many ways. Well, yeah, but honestly, she probably had her own intentions for why she asked us, because, as we know, she was watching us the entire time.
At first, I didn't believe the rumors about the Phantom Thieves, that they steal hearts, but I overheard you accidentally. I learned that you were near me.
Yep, that's indeed true. You were inside Cafe the Block the entire time.
Overheard. Oh, the bug. So why were you listening in on the block in the first place?
I had to keep an eye on Sotaro, making sure he was actually working.
Makes sense. Talk about an awful hobby. Well, it's probably fine, honestly.
He talked about stealing hearts when I heard that. I was so happy I jumped up and down. I thought maybe the Phantom Thieves could cure my hearts.
You could have just told us from the start. True, but as we know, she's pretty shy, so it makes sense.
You might be wary of me if I asked out of nowhere. And besides, you could have been bad guys. That's why I cautiously got in contact with you. I checked many times to see how you react.
Which is fair.
Yes. You had twisted around your little finger.
True. But Futaba, you didn't talk to anyone besides Boss for a long time, right? You must have needed a lot of courage to contact the Phantom Thieves. True to that one.
There were two reasons for it. One was Medjed's taunts. The Phantom Thieves were so pitiful it frustrated me. And I would have been in trouble if they got disbanded too.
True.
Indeed. You were our only hope.
True to that one.
The other was that I heard through wiretapping at the block. Sotaro was being played with lies, like abusing me. He was being threatened to spill everything about my mom.
Which was pretty messed up of Sainijima, honestly. She should have never looked into that kind of stuff, honestly. And that just proves that, even the police, is kind of shady on top of that, because Sai should have never looked into that, because she was threatening, Sojiro for something that she just wanted to get Wakaba's research based on what we heard. So, yeah, it was pretty messed up of her, honestly. Talk about making shit up. True to that one. Honestly, not much we could do there, but it seems like Mikoto knows all about it, because obviously, Koto and Sainijima are sisters, so she honestly heard a little bit out of it at her own home. But sadly, she won't speak up about her sister. Not yet, at least. Maybe she will soon, hopefully.
It made me sad, and it hurts. I thought I have to save Sojiro. I gotta do something.
So that's why. Yeah, seems like that would indeed be a good reason.
But the Phantom Thieves. I didn't think you guys would be taking such risks for me. I didn't think you would worry about me so much. I'm sorry that I acted like I doubted you guys.
It's all good. Do you believe in us now? I think so.
Yeah, I can tell. You aren't bad guys. That's why I have a request. Let me join your team.
Oh, of course. There is nothing to join. You already are one of us. True to that. That was the whole point of this, was to get you to trust us and actually want to be around us. Because we felt like you needed some friends. And honestly, welcome to the team. Officially now, I guess, in your own way.
I'll be honest. Changing people's hearts isn't my goal. I want to learn what happened to my mom. The reason why she was killed.
Killed.
Well, we do know that for sure.
It was written in her notes. Should the self in the cognitive world died, the self in the real world would lose consciousness.
And that would prove, pretty much entirely of what we heard. So, So that's why nobody's, went through a mental shutdown because of us yet. Or probably for the entire game, because honestly, we haven't had to deal with anything like that. But that would make sense, because Morgana thought we would make good old Kamoshida have a mental shutdown if we were to do what we did, and now we have a reason why it never happened. It's because we never attacked his shadow to the point of it disappearing. So that would make sense why a mental shutdown never happened, which is good to know, because that confirms our suspicions. Is this all about mental shutdowns?
Then the criminal that Kanashiro mentioned.
Yes, it could be the case. I don't like pursuing this line of thought, but perhaps your mother's shadow was... I don't know for sure, but right before my mom died, she didn't seem right.
In what way? Yeah, what way?
No matter how much I talked to her, she wouldn't answer back. And she didn't jump into the road, it was more like she collapsed and fell in.
Okay, so she just passed out entirely. So that makes a lot more sense. So it was a cognitive shutdown then. So that proves our pretty much our theory that that's exactly what happened. And that would also put in line of theory of thoughts that the man in the black mask was around a long time ago. So good to know about that. They've been here for quite a bit. And that could have been even the first one, honestly, based on what we know. Honestly, not for sure, but it does answer quite a bit of questions.
That's what I thought. When it was written in the notes was real, and I looked into it. I read books, checked these theses, that were released online. And I even stuck into the network's of various research labs to look at their classified data.
That's why you're good at hacking. What kind of brain do you have? Quite a big one, honestly.
But I didn't figure out anything else. My mother's research was nowhere to be found.
It's like it completely got erased from the internet. Or just in general. That's really weird.
She was killed by someone and her research was treated like it never existed. I bet it's them, those adults in the black suits, who read the fake suicide notes.
Probably so. It would make sense. And whenever you hear black suits, as I said, it's honestly the best case scenario is to call them out as being someone of high power. And usually, high power is usually federal agents. So, yeah, definitely gotta be them. Because, let's just say this, Men in Black, the movie, kind of proves, is like the whole, that kind of is like the whole point of it, is that they're pretty much agents, and it kind of explains what a Man in Black is that they're federal government agents. So, someone in a very high amount of power read that note to her. We just don't know who, which is the part that we need to figure out.
I'll never forget them.
Futaba.
If I stay with you guys, I think I can find out more about the world. Then eventually it might even lead to those Men in Black. It's a super personal reason why I want to join you. Is that okay? Or would I just be dead weight?
Honestly, your support abilities is never going to be dead weight, so honestly, join us up, because we're going to definitely need your help. If anything, you're dependable. Ain't that right, Mona?
Why are you looking at me? Are you trying to say I'm inadequate?
You're not really a good navigator at this point in the game, so honestly, I think, Futaba would definitely be the perfect person to put in that role, because just like Fuka and Rise, that is exactly her role, so honestly, it's going to be much more helpful to have her on the field, because she will officially add support roles to us, which is going to be really good, because she is very much better than Rise and Fuka at the support role, because she actually makes an active effort to help us out constantly. So yeah, definitely a pretty cool character to add to the team officially when we officially get to use her outside of the very first boss fight we got with her, because we haven't been able to use her since. So definitely gonna be nice to have, honestly, in our next palace. So yeah, of course you can join Futaba. Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Hey, that's kind of inexcusable.
Well, he has been pretty helpful, but Ryuji doesn't understand that, though.
This is what our Phantom Thieves are like, but I hope we get along, Futaba. Thanks.
It'll probably be fitting in pretty well.
Let's leave those two be. Why don't we lose no time and decide on Futaba's code name?
Yeah, what are we gonna pick? I've already said it before, but honestly, I'll leave it a little secret until, they say it officially again. Because honestly, for someone that might not know, I want them to kind of see what we end up picking, even though I said it before in a previous episode.
What's that? It's not cool if we call each other by our real names.
Yeah, true.
Juka, Skull, Mona, Panther, Queen, and I am Fox.
Or Inari, as we saw with Futaba calling them Inari earlier.
In Futaba's case, Hacker wouldn't be right with it.
Not really.
Mech.
No.
PC.
Nope, not happening.
No. Why don't we go literal and color goggles?
That's kind of weird.
Super lame. You got no taste, kitty.
In your face.
Do you have any good ideas for Futaba's code name?
Glasses, Pharaoh, or Internet. Pharaoh is not a bad name, honestly. But none of these will end up being it. But honestly, if all else, honestly, I would pick Pharaoh.
I'll curse you.
It would be funny, though.
What would you want it to be, Futaba? Oracle, with my vision I'll guide you all to victory.
That sounds pretty good. Honestly, it fits pretty well, honestly.
Sounds great.
Yeah, sounds pretty good to me. Then Futaba will be our Oracle. Yep, sounds honestly like the best name possible.
But man, I never ever dreamed that the rumored Phantom Thieves would be so close. Seems goes to you. To think you'd be the daughter of the metaverse researcher. Talk about a mysterious fate.
True to that, and our luck prevails once again with meeting someone that actually helps us even further in our research on the metaverse.
Should we get going then?
Yeah, we probably should.
Yep, let's get home.
Okay, let's head on home then. So, back to Cafe LeBlanc. But before that, it looks like we got more with his SIU director. So, let's see what's going on with him.
Yes. The incident with Medjed seems to have been more efficient than predicted. This should spur the Phantom Thieves' support even more now.
Okay.
I agree. There are effective ways to use the Phantom Thieves. Now would be the best time to dispose of unnecessary trash, whether they're connected to us or not.
Unnecessary trash, you say? Interesting wording. Wonder what that's supposed to mean. But that's not good, though. It sounds like we definitely stepped into a trap we did not really need to be in. But,
You're back? How'd it go with Futaba? Heard, you were keeping her company for the past few days. Thanks.
No problem, Sojiro. Honestly, it's just what friends do, and technically family at this point.
A criminal who uses the metaverse to carry out their crimes. This is no longer a matter we can ignore.
Especially because they might be the one who killed Futaba's mom.
To be honest, I have considered the idea that they might be behind only the rumored psychotic breakdowns, but now it appears as though this person is killing people as well.
Technically, they're making people have mental shutdowns, which then cause them to die.
That's what happens when you kill someone's shadow, yeah?
We were worried about that back when with Kamoshida and Madarame, remember?
Which we almost ended up doing because An almost hit Kamoshida, so we could have seen a mental shutdown if An did hit Kamoshida back when we did our very first mission.
Psychotic breakdowns and mental shutdowns. It would make sense if the same person was behind them. The news never talks about the victims dying, so people only know about the breakdowns.
So this shit's seriously a case. If that's for real, whoever's doing it is some kind of assassin.
I'm gonna beat the crap out of them.
I would suggest we be more cautious going forward as well. We still don't know much even about our metaverse nav.
That is true.
I wonder why this thing even exists. There was a man in my dream? I don't know. Oh, there was a man in my dream.
Dream? You still have sleep, dude.
I wonder if the criminal is using the app too. Futaba, this seems like your area of expertise. Do you know anything about it? No, I've never even heard of it before. I mean, it's not really even an app. It's more like a mysterious app-like thing.
I see.
It's okay though. I might not be much about the nav. I might not know much about the nav, but I can still navigate you guys on the path to victory. I'll guide you to whatever criminal you're looking for. You can rely on me.
Awesome, dude. You're way more reliable than Mona. Oof.
Oh, damn it, Ryuji. You always find the worst possible things to say.
Oof, poor Morgana. Oh, hey, look who it is. Mishima. Long time no see, bud.
Hey, Kira. You live in Yongan, right? You know where about the old movie theater there? Well, the old couple there runs is apparently getting threatened by land speculators. They're trying to say the theater's in the way of some building they want to put up. We can't just let them force those people outright.
Let's tear that baby down. I feel bad for them. Land speculators. I feel bad for them.
Right? That old couple is so afraid of the threats that they don't even want to open their theater. Anyways, our target is a guy named Yaso Jiochi. Let's drive him off and save the old couple. There might be some change in mementos because of all that mented stuff. If you want to go, now would be the right time. Let's discuss with everyone at the hideouts.
Well, maybe soon. Who's muscling in Yonkin Yaha? Well, honestly, let's check if we even have... Oh, actually, yeah, he did give us a name, so we don't even need to look for that. But honestly, interesting. But with that being said, as I said, this one might be a short one because, honestly, this was to get me back in the swing of things. So, with that being said, thank y'all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and keep being spooky, and peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your day, guys, honestly. And honestly, it's been a great day coming back for you guys, and honestly, I didn't feel as rusty as I was. So, honestly, we did pretty good. So, with that being said, keep being spooky, peace out, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.
Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.